Okay. Good afternoon, Miss Pollard. What is your goal for your students this school year?
Okay, so my goal for this year would be to create better independent thinkers and to create better problem solvers. In the years past, I have tended to spoon feed my kiddos or rush the process, and so this year I've just decided that these kids need to be able to think for themselves, think outside the box. They also need to become better problem solvers, which that can include just more collaborating with the kiddos in groups, or even being at the board more. Mr. Johnson once told me, "Miss Pollard, get away from that board." So my motto is less of me, more of them. So I should be talking less, and they should be talking more.
Perfect. When you think of math instruction, what do you think is the most important aspect to address when planning?
Okay. In math instruction, I believe when I'm planning that I should be thinking with the end in mind. What goal are that I want the kids to master? A lot of times we don't set the bar high enough, or sometimes we set the bar too low. So the goal needs to be attainable for one. So when I'm planning, I want to make sure I know what goal, the end point that I'm trying to reach, and I work backwards. So thinking with the end in mind. So that is my thoughts on that.
Why is it important to have a nicely decorated classroom that is print rich and guides students instructionally?
Okay, that one was a good one. First and foremost, I have a game room theme, and so our game board theme, and so I just feel like this. It's home away from home. How I want my home is how I want my classroom. My kids know that we are a family, just like I have a family at home. So when you walk into my room, I want the kids to feel safe. I want them to feel comfortable, and I just want an atmosphere that creates learning for them.
Perfect. What are your hobbies, Mrs. Pollard?
Oh, girl, I'm a country girl. So I'm not from Fort Worth. I'm from Abilene. I've been here. I'm going on 4 years. But this girl loves to fish. Fishing is my hobby since a little girl with my grandmother. I also like spending time with my family. Family is everything to me. I go home as much as I can. I have grandbabies. So family, whatever that involves, I love spending time with my family. I love fishing.
What does support look like from administration, in your opinion?
That could be several things, but one that's most important to me is, first of all, having an open door policy. Here at Woodway, I do believe our admin does have that. I feel comfortable in going and talking to whether it's my principal or my vice principal, but an open door policy for one. Another is admin who support us, whether it's with parents and with discipline. I am at a school, of course, where behavior can be an issue, so that support coming from them goes a long way, as well as with parents. I also think admin should push us, as hard as that can be for some of us, and strenuous. I do believe the higher the goal they set, the better we are. So admin, I believe that they should push us, keep us going, so we can stay on the straight and narrow.
If you could change one thing about the school system, what would it be?
Ooh, teaching to the test. I think we all kind of feel like we're constantly teaching towards the test. I have nothing against standardized testing. I think standardized testing is a good way to access the students' knowledge. But at the same time, I just think that we've kind of lost touch with just having a classroom that's authentic and where the students can learn a little bit more freely. So just getting away from teaching to the test solely.
How important is it to have a positive campus morale and good working relationships amongst teachers?
Oh, anybody that knows me, I think I probably keep up the morale. But first of all, if we're trying to set goals for our students and have the student achievement, if our morale is low, then that transfers over to the students. So I remember last year, one of the things Mr. Johnson did was we had a teacher field day, and I was able just to connect with other teachers that I normally wouldn't even, I may just see in passing. So for me, that just created a a bigger atmosphere for just being in tune with everybody else. I believe everyone should work together. I mean, we're all here for a sole purpose, and that's the kids. And if we're not here for that, then we're here for the wrong reasons. But again, if our morale and if our relationships with each other is low, then that trickles down on the kids.
And finally, why do you teach, and what motivates you each morning to wake up and do it again?
Since I was a little girl playing school in my room, it's just in me. It's in my heart. It's something that I've always wanted to do. When I wake up, what keeps me motivated is just thinking about that one kid that I can touch. I may not can touch 50 or make a difference in 50, but I definitely can make the difference in one. I have a little girl who every day she said, "Miss Pollard, you're so pretty." And and for me, that just lets me know that she loves coming to school. We had college week last week, and I asked her who she was going to dress up as for on professional day, and she said Miss Pollard. So that lets me know that I'm leaving some impact in her life, and so that just means everything to me. So it's not about the smartest kid. Sometimes for me, it's just about the kid that makes the most improvement and have the most gain. So that's what keeps me motivated.
We appreciate your time, and we hope you have an awesome school year.
Thank you.